said women in me. Like,
Nigga,
listen.
the point is making generalizations.
All right.
Nigga, the point is
Yes,
making
you
generalizations.
yes, you just generalize, nigga. We would disconnect. We will ask
All
Where
right.
I'm from,
we
first of all,
will
where I'm from,
we
we don't
ask
call each other nigga, sir. Where I'm from,
but
brother,
you
where I'm from,
identified
we
as
don't
a
call
nigga
each other
by
nigga.
identifying as a nigga when I said nigga. So
Hey,
again,
I'm gonna say it
nigga,
again.
you
I'm gonna say
understand
it again, nigga.
you
Where
say
Okay.
I'm from,
nigga,
we don't call
All
each other
right.
you
nigga.
say
All right,
nigga,
yo.
but you say
All right, yo.
nigga though.
It like this every time. On these days, it feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. 'Cause I remember every time. On these days, it feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary.
But you know what's crazy? I do have to ask E this too. Like, cause I know like you're the only person that answered this question basically. When
Yeah.
it came to porn, right? If you wasn't getting that intimacy, but you were watching porn, would that be a form of disloyalty when you went to her first, but she wasn't giving it to you? So you went into a social media site or something like that instead of like going to somebody else? Would that be a form of disloyalty? Or would that be just a form of you getting your rocks off and all that? That's kind of like your girl not cooking, so you go to McDonald's or something.
Right. I see it like that. It's like now the disloyal part will come in if I'm not even going to her. If I'm like, I'm not even going to her with the problem, and I'm like, I'm gonna just fix this on my own, and then I'm hiding it from her. That's where I start to see it like, oh, you're being dishonest. Your integrity's kind of coming into play. But I always come to her for that need. Like I don't want to even call it a need. It's something I want from my lady. So yeah, I'm gonna come to her for it. But it was a time where it was like, yeah, every time it was shot down. It's like, well, I'm gonna get this somewhere.
My brother,
Definitely don't want to cheat. Definitely don't
my
want to do
brother,
that.
I gotta tell you that you was right the first time. It really is a need. It's just that I study these things, and there is a chemical thing in us. We as men, it's a way that we express ourselves to our women as well as measure ourselves. So our sexual proclivity, our sexual energy, it is a need. It because it helps define us. Um, uh, and that's just scientific. That's scientific fact. I can give you my notes on the study of it.
I've been disloyal, so I'll admit that.
Okay, yeah. All right, so boom. All right, who said that? Majestic or
That was me.
okay.
Hey,
Okay.
that's right.
So-
Listen,
So how was you disloyal though?
in the relationship, come on, man. I'm from Miami, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm calling things, man. See, that's why they don't do them studies down here, because they know to find and see all that research stuff. You notice it be done in them cold areas. They won't come down here where you can see a different side of that thing. Listen, you gotta call a thing, y'all. Like I just gotta keep it a buck. I know a lot of women try to act like, oh, we perfect and we don't mess up. Listen, I'm sapiosexual, point blank, period. My needs wasn't being met. So listen, I'm just keeping it a buck. He's my baby daddy. He wanted to run after, Uncle Luke, even though he know Uncle Luke wasn't paying people and all of that. So listen, homeboy I grew up with, listen, you getting the time, the attention. So like it started mentally for me because that's where it was. Now see, I didn't like who I was knowing that I stepped out of my relationship. Do you get what I'm saying? So that was the one and done time, because for me, I'm gonna go ahead and clear it. Because if I've already communicated my needs and we still can't come to some kind of resolution, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know. I'm like, y'all talking about 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 11 days. It ain't like that in the MIA. Do y'all realize how people look down here? Do you understand like the accent you got? You slipping, you tripping if you think that I'm finna keep, you know what I mean, just going weeks, months. Yeah, what we doing? What we doing? Son, have you seen me?
Miami a sexy city. Miami a sexy city, boy.
That's what I'm saying. I live in a sexy city. So you really think you gonna get to put me on the shelf and I ain't gonna do nothing? Okay.
South Beach ain't no joke.
I'm just saying.
So with that said, what sort of satisfaction? Of course, I know you had an orgasm and all that, but like, what was the exact reason why? Like, did it feel like something was holding back? as in when you were craving sex or whatever the situation was? What was you trying to like get out of that, basically?
I mean, the thing is like he was chasing this whole rap thing. I'm an intellectually stimulated person. Mm-hmm. I was literally sneaking out to go read the newspaper and talk politics with another dude. That's how much of a nerd I am. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm sapiosexual. So it was the conversation that led me out the back door. You get what I'm saying? So it was that constant, it was that time and just those, me having the interaction. I don't want to talk about, I already know what, I grew up in the hood. I already know hood life. Poison, hello, can't trust a big button to smile. Got one. I'm just saying, like, listen, I'm just keeping it a buck, y'all.
Where you grew up? Liberty City?
Huh?
You grew up Liberty City?
Huh? Oh, my auntie lived in the Beans. I lived on the south side, but yes, I spent a lot of time in Liberty City. Gotcha. Projects, for sure.
Well, 1 second, Majestic. I got you. 1 second. But if you're a sapiosexual and all that, and you're into intellectual conversations or politics and everything, what made you deal with the rapper in the first place?
Young and dumb. I was 16. You ain't got good sense, and see, you know. Let me just keep it a buck. I'm at the school getting an award. He in college. He older than me, so you know I'm like, yeah, y'all. I done bagged the, you know what I'm saying, the older dude. You know, like I was just young and dumb. Like I really thought that was something to brag on. I was like getting into the clubs at 16. I had a fake ID. You can get everything in Miami. So like I was already like, I was always into older guys. So like he was older than me. So I thought that was the thing. I thought like I was doing something. Do you get what I'm saying? And it wasn't until after I started, and he looked good. I mean, come on. Like he was a star player. You know, I was the popular cheerleader trying to hide and disguise my nerdhood, but I really thought like, oh, you know, it'll work out, you know, and no, it didn't. And I also didn't know that dudes set you up. You see what I'm saying? Like my daughter was a surprise to me, wasn't a surprise to him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know that y'all could poke holes and stuff. And yeah, I didn't know you could do the 1-2 and trap a woman. See, I ain't know about all that. I didn't know, because I was really that girl. I was really that girl that people was trying to bag. And I had no clue what that was, but I felt trapped because now we got a child together. Now, you know, we're planning to get married, all of this. And I'm like, yo, like, I can't do it. And honestly, it was my good friend brother who snitched on me, because he probably wouldn't have caught me, but I'm glad that he caught me, because I was able to get free, and I never did it again. I just told myself, if I get to the point where I feel and know that I'm ready to cheat on you, I'm out. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be disloyal again, because that's not who I am at my core. Baby, listen, loyalty is everything to me. So that was the one clarion. Like I was beyond disloyal in that situation. And I just promised myself I'll never do it again. I'll leave before I'm going to sit up here and lie and play games and be running and sneak. I ain't got time for all that. I'm trying to make money. I ain't got time. But I was disloyal. I can own it.
Fuck that, thesis. It wasn't that I wasn't trying to own mine, because I've been disloyal too. But
I ain't even here. I was outside getting the mail, y'all. I wasn't even
going from the car to the garage because my phone is about to die.
Hold on, but Jessica, you cheated? You cheated?
Huh?
I didn't even hear you. I was outside.
Yeah, I was karmic too. That's what, like, and you know, and I'm glad that you said that, because it's like so many people will look at me and put me on this pedestal, and it literally takes away my humanity, right? To say like, I've only raised my vibration because I've learned. So how sis say she cheated, but she's not a cheater. And it's like, you have to understand, I was in a relationship from the time I was 14 to the time I was 28. So yes, doing very dumb things, but this is the difference between sis' story and mine. I've always been a master communicator from what I understand. Right. So with my ex-husband, I came to him and said, hey, listen, I'm unhappy right? Like sex is very monotone. Like I know each position is routine. Like, hey, let's spice it up some. What did I do to try to spice it up? Multiple things, right? Like multiple things, right? Let's read a book. Let me read to you because I'm also a sapiosexual, right? But when you're dealing with somebody who is not willing to put in the effort of growth, it's only so much that you can do. So when I come to him and I say this on record, right? Because I don't have to pretend to be somebody I'm not. When I come to him and say, hey, listen, I'm unhappy, you know, this, that, and the third, and you tell me, well, I ain't never had no complaints before, this, that, and the third, that you, okay, well, you got a complaint now. What is we willing to do about it? Right? Then I come back to you and say, listen, I'm unhappy. I'm thinking about cheating, right? Because when you unhappy, you start noticing motherfuckers you ain't even noticed before. You notice motherfucker at the gas station like, nigga, how long you been working here? A year? Oh, really? Huh. Right? So then I go back to my now ex-husband and say, hey, listen, like I'm unhappy. Like I'm so unhappy. I'm thinking about cheating.
Whoa.
Listen, I didn't get caught. The next conversation was I was so unhappy I cheated, right? Because I'm gonna own my shit.
Whoa.
I'm gonna own my shit, right? And I learned too that I would rather not be, because I didn't like how it made me feel. I didn't like being disloyal. I didn't like being outside of my character. Now you've put me in a position where I got outside of myself. Anytime I'm not ever going to be with somebody again who makes me get outside of myself, right? I'm not the type to come and slash your tires. If I'm doing that, we don't need to be together. I'm not about to be checking your phone. And if we don't need to be together, right? And so it's like, if I have to get outside of myself, even after I express to you, then it's just not worth it, right? My self-worth to myself, because I don't give a damn about society. How do I see me? How do I view me? And I didn't like how I viewed me. I didn't like how that made me feel or made me
I
look
dig that.
to me.
I dig that.
And so because of that, I was like, yeah, that was my one time only experience with cheating. But to be fair, I've only been in 2 relationships.
Wow.
Okay? To be fair, I've only been in 2 relationships and I have 2 children.
Okay.
So I have a quick question, Miss Majestic.
Uh-huh.
So when I asked you earlier, what was like one of your biggest flaws in the relationship? You said the only problem that you had within yourself was the problems that you had with him. But now you're saying that you were disloyal as well. So when you said that would be a problem within yourself, because you just said that was some situation that you had to deal with within your insecurities. So would you go back? Would you backtrack on what you were saying about?
No. When we were talking about that, you said by the time we divorced, by the time I left him, what was the issue? And I said,
I asked what was the flaw that you had within that relationship?
What was the flaw that I had within the relationship?
Yeah, and then you said the only problem that you had within that relationship was the problem that you had with him.
Or that he had with her.
Okay, so
no, he said that like she had a problem with him or whatever.
No. He's right. He's right.
She said the only problem I had in my relationship was the problem that he had with me.
The only issue, what I said was the only issues that he had with me was the ones I had with him.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I said the only issue, because that wasn't an issue. That's what I'm saying to you.
The cheating wasn't an issue?
No, and that's what I'm saying to you. I didn't like how I felt because I went and told him that I cheated and he stayed. So when you said, that's what I'm saying to you, when you said that women and men will cheat, and sometimes it's the women who cheat and the men stay, and I say, yes, they still didn't love themselves.
Right. So my question
He wasn't going to break up with me.
Nah, I'm saying, but my question was, what was the problem that you had?
I didn't like how I felt. That's what I'm saying. The only issues that he had with me is the ones I had with him. He didn't have no issues with me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm asking what problem that you have. I was saying
had the problem that I didn't like how I didn't like how I felt. I didn't like how I felt being disloyal. I didn't like how I felt that I could literally be with one nigga and then come home like there was nothing wrong. Like females, we're not built like that. Okay. And if you look at even science, right? Even the planets is polygamy, right? The sun is masculine. Without the sun, everything dies. And around the sun is the planets that rotate, right? Very feminine energy. Okay. If you look at the lions, right? We are not built to just be going around allowing other sticks into our portals and just be like, that's not how we're built. Even I knew that even at a very unevolved stage in my journey. I didn't like how it made me feel. And so because of that, that was the issues I had with me, but those wasn't the issues he had with me. Because when I told him, you think it would have made, I did it because I was hoping that it would invoke some kind of masculinity from him, right? Some kind of territorial, some kind of what the fuck is going on? Some type of something.
God damn, I wish I could talk to this brother.
Please.
I wish I could, because I guarantee you he got something to say.
Listen,
he might not have told you
stories, and then there's the truth.
He might not have told you. There's no way that he walked away and didn't have some issues.
He didn't walk away. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I left him. He did not walk away. I left him. I divorced him.
I got you.
He did not walk away. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. But this is why. Listen to me. I'm just saying I loved him enough. At the end. Listen, this is what it boiled down to. I loved him enough to realize that I wasn't the one to get you to evolve. I'm not Tinkerbell. I had tinkered on him so much that I even lost track of the mold that I started with. Who are you? You don't even know who you are. It's no way I know who you are. And at this time, I'm evolving and I'm understanding, right? You want to sit here and party every night still. We're like, and every weekend and all of this very low vibrational shit. Where's the evolution, right? And so at this point, it's like, I have to love you enough to let you go because you don't even love you enough to walk away. I had a level of responsibility as I evolved to not manipulate people because I could have just did whatever I wanted.
But before you walked away, you decided to cheat.
Well, I mean, I was like 18, 19 years old. I was very young, maybe 21. So yeah, I didn't get those lessons until that's what I'm saying. That relationship of 14 years, which was half of my life at that point, I spent half of my life learning lessons and having experiences. And then I spent 7 years single, right? Until I got caught, like sis got caught with the whole trapperoo. Okay?
Sis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said that the cheating happened when you was 19.
Oh, I don't. Let me think. Oh, I would have to think back. I'm just saying it was with my ex-husband from the time I was 14 to the time I was 28. So I don't know.
So you cheated at 19. I would assume that for the next 9 years y'all was still together, though.
No, I don't think I cheated at 19 because I was 14, 15, 16, 17. I was still in high school. I wasn't out there like that. So it had to be like, no, my mother.
So how long were you with that person, whatever, after you cheated?
With my ex-husband?
Oh, so you cheated on the other person you was with?
Oh, no, like, who are you talking about? My second relationship?
Yeah. Like, okay,
no,
so
the
we was talking
first
about
one.
Yeah,
I
talking about the
only
first
cheated in
relationship.
one relationship. I've been in two
Yeah.
relationships. I cheated in the first relationship. My first
Right.
relationship, right?
Right. So how long were you with him after you cheated?
I would say a few years still.
Oh, he definitely had issues. He ain't expressed them to you. He definitely had issues. He probably
And
kept
that's
them to
what.
himself.
Oh my
But
God.
and he probably did. And I wish he would have just communicated them, right?
You know,
Because the
but you
thing
know,
about men is when they take you off of a pedestal, they never put you back on that pedestal. And it doesn't matter. And they'll stay there unhappy. They'll stay there because that's what men are supposed to do, right?
Sis, I'm
They
just
don't
trying to
need their
get you to stop
therapy.
making generalized statements, though, because you got a small sample. You got a small sample size. I'm an expert research reader. I got 2 degrees. It ain't something I'm a flaunt. I got 2 degrees. I'm an expert researcher. I find holes in research. I'm telling you, you got a small sample size. And you know why? I'm
We
a
were talking
person.
about me
The
though.
person I got you. We've been talking about you for a long time. I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, like,
You
all I'm saying
absolutely
is you keep making generalized statements that I wish that you wouldn't, because I don't think you qualified to make such a broad generalized statement about men. I'm a person that put somebody on a pedestal. She left me, and I love the ground this girl walks on. And if she told me she cheated on me, I'd be like, it's cool. I'm gonna push it back as much as I can. I love this girl, and I loved her since she was 14 years old, and she left me. She left me without reason. I still today don't know why she left me. And I love the ground this girl walked on. If she called me today, I'd drop everything and run right to where she at. I moved my entire life from Philly to Houston, Texas for 5 years. And one day she just woke up and was like, yeah, I can't be your girl anymore. And never explain why. Or would just say, it's not you. It's not you. So all I'm saying is you can't make,
What
and I'm not
generalization,
chiding you.
Mr. David?
With
What
respect, with
generalization did
respect.
I say? What?
You
Because I
you
don't
keep
know what
making them. You say
you.
a man. So this is the one you just
I said
recently said.
men
A
will. I
men
didn't say
men
a
will.
man. I just said men
I'm sorry.
will.
That's
Men
general.
will.
That's you saying all men. You saying all men, and
I
that's
didn't
not
say
true.
all men.
If you just say men, men will do X, Y, Z.
yeah, generalization
That's
does
a
mean all.
generalization.
I got
Okay.
you, but that don't mean all. I
It
understand what you're
don't
saying,
mean
but like it
all
does not mean
men.
all.
That would be very foolish and ignorant to say all anything, Mr. David. Like that
You're
doesn't
right.
even make sense. I'm
So
that
why
so
wouldn't you
why
word it
would
like some
I
men? Some men will put you on a
okay,
pedestal. Because if you just say men, I'm sorry. If you just
okay.
say men, men will do X, Y, Z. That's all men you're talking about. That's absolutely a generalization. That's the definition of a generalization.
You're absolutely right, Mr. David. And I'm
We
sorry you
got
experienced that woman walking out your life.
I just want you to stop making generalizations. That don't have nothing to do with this, but I
I
got you.
mean, but I mean
I got you.
the example that you used with it. So I just want I feel the pain still there. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh, that's real. Oh, that's real.
Yeah,
That's real.
I
But
feel the, and that's what I'm saying. I know where that trigger came from, and I recognize
no, I
it,
just
and
feel like
I'm
I'm
just
a
saying,
different man.
you're absolutely, listen, I did
I,
not mean to offend you and generalize all men. Okay,
No,
that was
I'm not
not my
offended, my
intent.
sister. My sister, I'm not offended. I
Um,
appreciate being able to speak with you. I'm not offended. I appreciate the conversation and your perspective. Let me tell you that.
Donnie. What was you saying? My bad.
Johnny Pan is a
I'm listening to all yo crazy niggas.
mine.
Nah. Well, yours too.
Oh,
But really, everybody, all of us, really.
Oh, I'm nuts.
Because, yeah.
I'm
I don't
certifiable.
consider myself, look, whatever a real man is supposed to be, I'm cool with not being a real man. I'm just happy, or I just identify with whatever science say gender I am. But for you to get not offended, because I feel like that's the basis ruins of a conversation. Yes, men, in or all men, same thing. But nigga, duh, I don't know 8 billion plus men in the planet for you to identify yourself as the nigga I'm talking about.
Oh, I
So
require
it's
niggas to be
so
clear. I require niggas to be clear and watch which and mean what you say and say what
okay,
you
but
mean.
you understand. Yes, you do
I
understand
didn't
that she was.
understand because
Listen,
I
hold
don't
on,
know her. I don't
listen.
tell me what I
You
understand. I
don't you
didn't
don't have
understand
to
her. That's why
know
I said it.
her. This is what listen, you don't have to know her to know that she's talking about the man in her life. So
You can't
yeah,
tell me I
you
understand anything.
but
I don't
also
know. I don't know
you do
anybody.
know, nigga,
I
because you
don't.
was listening. But at the same time,
Niggas is different all over the place.
you were also
Niggas all
saying
over the place.
women,
Niggas
you
is
were
different.
also
Do you know how
saying
many niggas
women
I know that
earlier.
think different?
You
I know a
yourself was
million niggas and they
also
all think different.
you yourself was also saying women and men earlier in the conversation of your original conversation that I didn't hear.
That I did. How did you? Well, how if you didn't hear it? How are you saying I didn't make a generalization in that moment?
Because for one, you're agreeing to what I just said. Now I heard it. I heard it. I heard like I came in like 15, 20 minutes into it. I told you that in the beginning when I heard it. And again, you were saying yourself, women and men. And that's what made me think about my original statement of I don't understand why we keep
Again,
progressing
you got to be
ourselves.
clear, son. You got to be clear. What exactly did I
All right.
say? I said women
Obviously,
and men. I said
yeah.
women and men to have a successful relationship.
Are you
That's not a
listening to me?
generalization,
Are
though.
you listening to me? I just said, nigga, you said women and men earlier. And here you are arguing with me about saying, nigga, I said women and me. Like, nigga,
Nigga,
I'm
nigga. The
listening.
point is
All right,
making generalizations.
all right, all right,
Nigga,
all
the
right.
point is
Yes,
making
you
generalizations.
yes, you just generalize, nigga. We would disconnect. We will ask
Where I'm from, first of all, where I'm from,
we
we don't
ask
call each other nigga. So, sir, where I'm from,
but
brother,
you
where I'm from,
identified
we
as a
don't call
nigga
each other
by
nigga.
identifying as a nigga when I said nigga. So
Hey,
again,
I'm gonna say it
nigga,
again.
you
I'm gonna say
understand
it again,
you
nigga.
you
Where
say
Okay.
I'm from,
nigga,
we don't call each
but
other
All
you
nigga.
say
right,
nigga,
yo.
but you
All
say
right,
nigga
yo.
though.
Like,
You were calling
Where
me
I'm
nigga when I said nigga earlier, so you can't
all
say
right.
we
So,
don't say nigga here. Cause nigga,
Don,
you
all right.
were
So,
it's
Donnie,
calling me
okay.
Donnie,
nigga.
Donnie,
So
Donnie,
bruh,
real
It's
quick,
I'm
okay,
just
real
Donnie.
quick, Donnie,
It's
real quick, Donnie, real quick, Donnie, real quick,
it's
real quick.
okay to get to
Okay,
speak
hold on,
clarity.
it's
Majestic,
just
real quick,
hilarious hearing the
real
conversation,
quick,
man.
we
y'all.
setting
Calm down.
boundaries. If you gonna come
No,
in the
real
middle,
quick,
then know what you're
real
talking
quick,
about.
Sure,
God,
nigga. Sure.
real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
Calm
sure,
down,
you
calm.
too, nigga. Say what
Yo,
you need to.
We don't call each other
hello,
niggas, so don't go
yo,
out of character and call me a nigga.
yo, calm. Okay,
You
so
funny.
here's
You
the
funny, young
here's the
boy. You
thing. Here's the
funny.
Wow,
thing.
what did I
Here's the
miss?
here's the
You
thing.
funny, young boy. You funny.
Donnie.
I'm listening
All
to
right,
you,
yo, all right,
Ark.
cool.
I'm
You,
listening to
yeah,
you.
I got you. But like me, I don't mind being called a nigga. It is what it is. I rock with it, and I understand where you're coming from because I rock with you. We had this discussion before and all that. But I would like to ask you, like, if somebody don't want to be called a nigga, can you please like just refrain? I understand. I
I'm not
understand
even
who you
calling him
are.
nigga. I'm just saying
I feel that.
nigga. But my
I feel that. But but can you just please like respect the boundary that he have at least? You can speak your logic. You can speak your logic. It is what it is. But just like if somebody call you something or whatever, and you want somebody to respect your boundaries, I would ask them to do the same thing.
I mean,
That's all.
I get it, but I don't identify with a nigga, so he can say nigga all he want. Like I'm quite
I
sure
feel
he
that.
says nigga in
I'm
his
just,
life
I
outside of
know.
here. It's
I'm
all
just saying,
good, man.
just to make
It ain't
sure,
even about that.
this conversation stay PG-13. Just that's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. My bad. But it was just hilarious. It was just like you're contradicting a contradiction. That's what it sounds like.
Like this every time.